Hello and welcome to Storia. This is Simant 2020. This is a special episode because there's a limited time event going on, which is through the dungeons, and it is called the Smuggler. So let's go check that out. This character is not high enough level, so unfortunately I won't be able to do it on this character, but I'll be able to do it on my main. So we'll switch over to my main for it once I go over a little bit of the information about the Smuggler. So first off, you need to be at least level 50. On this guy, am only level 29. Not been playing this account much at all, but let's get to it. So, to go to the dungeons, you click on the world menu, and then on dungeons, and then get ready for Storia dungeons. Join the other brave adventurers as you go together. Challenge increases with the number of heroes, the room, and the bosses get harder, etc. The fight can happen as long as you have meat, similar to doing normal battles. Now gather your team and dive in to... Oh, I need level 30. Alright, so resuming the video here. Alright, so for dungeon, once again you click on the world, and then you click on dungeon, and then you can see here's the Smuggler. There are two people already doing it, or two groups going. You can see the level requirement is 50. Let's take a look at the rewards. So you can get diamond fragments, garbage grabber rod, which is good for fishing, hunting tickets, loot tokens. So then you can get an egg, which will hatch, of course, a guy. So this one is the necro skull, and then here's the exterminator, and you get some experience and some gold. But the main reason people will do these types of dungeons is for the rewards that you can get. So on this one, there is the necro skull necklace, which is very nice, level 120 requirement, but very good things. As you can see, the increase to magic damage, or increase resistance to magic damage by 4%, Paragon EXP by 2%. We haven't talked about that yet, but that's a good thing. And then all the other stats on there. But this is the one I'm after, the Exterminator Amulet. Once again, requirement 120, but increase the boat damage, or increase the damage of boat bombs by 15. That is immense. And then increase damage against fire elements by 4.5, pet power by 2%, and then the other stats, including speed, which is nice. But yeah, that's what I'm after. So I haven't gotten it yet on my main, but I'm going for it. So once again, once you hit the required level, you just click on it. One other thing I want to show you before I jump to my main account and do some of the battles is there is a description about it on the board. So you can see the government. So facing the Smuggler in the dungeon event. Smuggler is a cunning smuggler who roams the lands of Storia, always carrying rare items and equipment attained from bosses defeated in the past dungeons. His presence is rare, but when he appears, he attracts heroes from all over in search of his precious rewards. Those brave enough to face him may have a chance to obtain these powerful items, making every encounter with Smuggler a valuable opportunity in the world of Storia. So and you can click it through that, but of course just going through world and clicking on it is much easier. So you start in the home, click on world, and then dungeons. Alright, I'm going to switch over to my main, and we are going to do some, and hopefully magic will happen, so stand by. Alright, let us continue. So here we go, I'm on my main account now. We're just going to do the normal stuff. I've already taken care of all those things, so I'm just going to pop a few things here, and then we'll get right into the battle. Alright. Alright, so world, dungeons. Alright, the battle is going on for these two, so we'll have to wait. So, you can see these are the people here with me. There's Jinx, Sinister, Odium, and me. There's 4 of us, so we get an extra 75% to experience and gold, extra 18% for drop rate, extra 60% for the boss HP, and then of course 4 out of 4. Alright, big money. No whammies. Oh look, a shipwreck just occurred. We'll talk about, well, hopefully I've talked about that in a video by the time you watch this, but we'll see later. I don't do a whole lot of damage. I'm spec'd for items right now. Items and sailing, actually. My vocation is sailing. Alright, here are the rewards. What do we get? A necro skull egg. The room is full. Sad day. Alright, if there are no rooms, you can start your own. You click the plus in the top right, and then you select the one you want to do, and then hit create room. And that's as easy as it is. Let me just see if I can join another one. Oh, these guys are full already. And the dungeon will take the meat once the dungeon begins. So you can see I'm at 480, even though I initiated the room. The meat won't be taken until we actually start the battle. So you can see now I'm down to 420 because it takes, of course, 60. And I'm with one of these people who's really strong, I believe, late. So, or let. So this should be a quicker battle than some of the previous ones I've done. But yeah, and it's just grinding over and over again, hoping to get some of the drops you're looking for. And of course, the more item drop percentage you have, the more likely you are to get the drops. And as leader, just make sure you quickly go out of the screen and then hit start dungeon as soon as you get your second person. Now these two guys are both strong people, so this should be a very quick battle. You can see I've got the full buffs now, so I'm more likely to find the gear I'm looking for. And for purposes of length of video, I'm going to cut it at the end of this one. So it's just a special event. I believe it goes until June 12th. On Discord's the official date of when it's going to end. But yeah, enjoy it while it lasts. And the loot from this guy is really good, and it's quite an easy battle, especially if you get some strong people with you. It goes pretty quick, and then you can run out of meat. But you can always get your meat to a maximum of 700, which I highly recommend if you haven't done it. I need to do it again. I'll do it during the next rebirth. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.